NBA2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Fred VanVleet.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, VanVleet in green. Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, Miles Bridges is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Jay, then it's Thomas, and it's White in at the 1 spot. You know, Doris, when you compare the NBA to other major sports, it seems coaches just don't get as much credit for their strategy and their scheming and game plan.
Hey, Kevin, I think it's a misconception not only about the coaches, but about the NBA specifically, that it's not as complex as other sports. There's so much depth to this game. It is in a constant state of evolution. Once you think you've got the NBA down, I'm promising you it's going to evolve to another direction. This misconception is flat wrong.
Bridges drilled from 11 feet out.
Well, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range of your Miles Bridges and take advantage.
White against VanVleet. To the left wing. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Caldwell. That one drops for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Now here's Green. His last outing with 20 points. Such a wide open look.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thomas down low. He's against Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun. The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%. Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
Thompson, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. From deep, Green. And the rejection by Claxton. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Sengun, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Bridges misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Minnesota was a man determined. He had 34 points and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. And his play is what allowed them to finally bust free. Snapping a losing streak like that is huge for a team's confidence. Kevin, it'll be interesting to see if he can help them get another W tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And the rejection by Claxton. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Bridges outside. Pass to White. Bridges sets the screen for White. Nailed from three-point land.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Now here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. Şengün with a screen on White. The Rockets again can't hit. Nets leading by 3. Caldwell passes to Claxton. Thomas against Thompson. Thomas gets the bucket.
When Cam Thomas finds a look, folks, he is going to attack.
And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Green. That one's off. Still out of sync. Outside Thomas. That's tipped. So it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're changes, Şengün's checked in for Wagner. Whitmore comes in for Zeke Naji. And Jalen Green subbed in for Shepard. In the corner, it's Bridges. The Doors, both you and I, had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
And he can't get the first one.
Guys, what we've come to learn about Miles Bridges is this guy is a force on the offensive end. Whether he's inside or outside, you know he's going to be aggressive trying to put the ball in the basket.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Taking a look at the Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Şengün in at the 5. To the paint, here's Caldwell. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Thomas against Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. A rebound by Caldwell.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Thompson. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Green, no luck. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Şengün inside. Claxton covering. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Pocket 6, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
White, he's checked in for the Nets. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tari Eason's checked in for Cam Whitmore. Nets leading by 8, and Thomas has it in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Thompson. Eason passes to Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Thomas. And here's Green outside. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Teardrop shot. The shot by Thompson, no good. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Bridges. Thomas, it's a wide open look, and there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Whitmore, he's checked in for Amen Thompson.
Rocket substitution, number 7, Cam Whitmore.
Rockets trail by 8. Van Vliet outside. Shoots over White. The Rockets again can't hit. Bridges outside. And stolen by Şengün. He can't hit that time. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Houston Rockets.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about all-star voting.
Man, we've talked about it so much. Hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first all-star game for a player really memorable. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Thomas is out there with White. Then there's Miles Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Caldwell in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Green, no luck.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, and they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
Here's Thomas. That's short off the rim. Rockets trail by 8. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. He reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 9.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Eason finds Van Vliet. Eason, the screen.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Caldwell. Green with the rebound. Rockets trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alp's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. White the pass to Caldwell. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Thomas. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch later. Thomas got 11.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Here's Whitmore. It's good from long range. Whitmore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And here's a look at some numbers for Jalen Green.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
There's Thomas with the 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. A 3-pointer, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Caldwell passes to Claxton. Here's White. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Eason. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thomas kicks to White. Here's Caldwell. And the Nets another 3.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Van Vliet outside. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Eason. Six on the shot clock. Van Vliet against White. The Rockets with another miss. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Houston's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And he gets to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh,
great ball movement there.
The Nets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, and a new group in for the Nets. Brownie's checked in. Johnson comes in for Miles Bridges. Whitehead's checked in for Thomas. And Josh Richardson subbed in for White. Houston with a big group substitution here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Şengün. Zeke Naji comes in for Tari Eason. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Shepard subbed in for Green. Now, here's Wagner. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Thompson. Wagner with a screen for Thompson. Looking to end the run with the tip. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 10.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Richardson for 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Whitehead. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by 14. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head in, out there on the floor for the Nets. The Rockets also changing it up. Tari Eason's checked in for Mo Wagner.
Got this.
Green comes in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. So on the floor for Houston. At the guard positions, VanVleet and Green. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Whitmore in at the 3, the small forward. Houston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Şengün. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Şengün's got his first bucket of the night.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Puts it up from 15. Caldwell can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Rockets trail by 21. Here's Whitmore. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And the basket by Caldwell.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Green taking his time here on the wing. And that one, good.
Jalen Green.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 15-6 run. 3 attempt offline from Caldwell.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Green. Rebounded by the Nets. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to VanVleet. Into the lane.
But to me, that's about the speed of VanVleet being on display right there. Forces the defense to act, and they foul him on his way to the cup. Nicely done.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Bonnie's checked in. Johnson comes in for Miles Bridges. Whitehead's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Richardson in for White.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Brooklyn.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here up.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Brooklyn has possession. They have a 19-point lead. Caldwell. Those three-pointers off the mark. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Brooklyn with the rebound. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson with the bounce pass. And the basket by Caldwell. And the Nets lead by 21.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Şengün with the ball. Pass to Whitmore. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldrin, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP.
light it up. about to tear it up.
Man, everything feels just a little off. Let's win and go home.
There he is.
These are the games to be taken seriously.
Please report any violations to these rules, including reception, security, or arena staff.
Coming up next, the Raptors taking on the Nets. For the Raptors, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They'll look to tip that balance with a win here. Nets, Raptors, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Nets, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first. And checking out Toronto, now 9 games behind.
Well, for the Raptors, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Nicholas Claxton, Cam Thomas out there with Miles Bridges, and it's Caldwell in at the 3 spot. And for the Raptors, Barrett is the 3, Barnes will play the 4. Mitchell out there with Grady Dick, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, BA. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Now here's Barnes. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Bridges against Barnes. Bridges misses. Now here's Barnes. Outside Barrett. Here's Dick. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Caldwell passes to Claxton. Popping in on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Caldwell passes to Claxton. Thomas outside. That one goes. Count it.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Bridges against Barnes. That one is off. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Caldwell, guarded by Barrett for 3. Bridges. Rebound by Olynyk. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
Every year, Scotty Barnes looking increasingly comfortable shooting from the perimeter.
And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end. And Barnes has that big body and is very nimble. Gets him to the free throw line.
Toronto shooting their first free throw tonight.
Defensive foul. Miles Bridges. First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, an all-star in year 3, Scotty Barnes has been an immediate impact player. It is not easy to do.
Caldwell, good. Caldwell's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Barrett. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. Here's Caldwell. White for 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Outside Barrett. It's Barnes on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Barrett. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 7.
Finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, RJ Barrett, knocks it down.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Barnes. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Caldwell. 23 points for him last game against Houston.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Olynyk with a screen on Thomas. Kicks it out to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Rebound Brooklyn.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Toronto leading by 3. Up top Barnes. He's guarded by Bridges. Barnes no good. The Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Fires it. Thomas misses. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Well, they're playing aggressive, unselfish basketball, exactly what their coach wants.
By Darko Rajakovic. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Pass to Caldwell. Thomas outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Thomas has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He ended up with 23 points and also helped on the glass, falling in 3 boards. His relentless approach has just worn teams out lately. He is winning the battle of wills. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Grady Dick. 14 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Here's Barrett. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Barnes. Pass to Dick. Fires the 3. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Caldwell. There's the...
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And it's Dick on the drive. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Caldwell misses.
Almost a highlight reel play. Hey, you have to appreciate the effort.
Outside Barrett. On the wing, Grady Dick. Outside the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And the shot goes down.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Outside Barnes. On the wing, Grady Dick. Outside Barrett. Pass to Shed. Thomas with the defensive effort. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Caldwell, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Raptors trail by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Here's Bridges. Tries again, and he lays it in. Caldwell's got 11 points in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Johnson against Barnes. Olynyk with a screen on Johnson. The three from Barnes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That'll do it for the first half. Nets out in front, up by 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Brooklyn Nets.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's White. No points yet. Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Mitchell finds Olynyk. And here is Barrett. Takes the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game, right?
On defense is what makes it special.
Boy, talk about going north to south. Scotty Barnes is explosive.
Nets leading by 7. Caldwell, good. Caldwell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Free throw drops for Barrett.
Well, such a multi-tooled player. R.J. Barrett can get you points, can make plays for others, and he's a terrific rebounder for his size.
And Barrett drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Barnes. Inside. Outside for Mitchell. To the inside. Olynyk. And again, Toronto, no good.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here comes Toronto on the push. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nick Claxton.
Barrett hanging tough on that play. He gets the shot off, and he just stuck to the play.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Barrett.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
And Barrett drops them both. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Barrett, a screen on White. Mitchell against White. Rebounded by the Nets.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Another shot. Mitchell grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 8. Left side Dick. Soft touch off the glass. Dick's got 7 points in the game.
I like that pass from Barrett. Willing to do what's best for the team.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the middle. Caldwell, good. And the Nets lead by 8.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Outside Barrett. Here's Dick. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Caldwell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Caldwell's got 29.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Outside Barrett. The 3 from Barnes. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Shooting off the catch, Scotty Barnes has built out that part of his game.
Nets leading by 4. Bridges passes to Caldwell. Misses in close. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Toronto shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Raptors trail by 3. Right now. Both teams will make substitutions. Bridges finds White. Here's Caldwell. And the Nets miss again. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. On the floor for the Nets, we got Cam Thomas. Nicholas Claxton out there with Miles Bridges. And it's White in it to 1. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And he can't hit the second.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Nets have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Thomas outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Nets lead by 4.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Dick. Left side Barrett. Here's the floater. Brooklyn pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10. Thomas passes to Claxton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Toronto's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Barnes finds Mitchell. On the wing, Grady Dick. Barrett up top. The 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thomas passes to Caldwell. And stolen by Barrett. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Raptors trail by 6. Outside Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Gigantic basket by Barnes. This guy's not afraid.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Pass to Claxton. Now Bridges to the wing on the left. Here's Caldwell. They get it back. Thomas, that's good.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
You saw it by that putback there. He's just completely locked in. We're getting full contributions from him right now.
White against Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by White. And there's the lob. They swipe it.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Here's Barrett. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So good at keeping the defense off balance at his size.
Barrett pretty good with the ball in his hands.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5. And Barrett drops them both. 32 seconds left in the game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
13 foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
And again, no good by Toronto. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And Toronto calls time here. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Outside Olynyk. There's the triple. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Toronto calls time here. They're trailing by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
It's time for defense.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
You got this. You got this. Shooting two.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
This one belongs to Brooklyn. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
what I'm talking about.